Just gotta do literally like one or two things. That's it. I gotta get some gas real fast. Mm. I'm not gonna hold you guys. It feels so good for me not to have to go to work today or tomorrow. And I wouldn't be surprised if my job called me and be like, "Hey, you wanna come? Hey, you wanna come in? Sure, I'll come in for a minute for little 4 hours, but I'm not closing. Definitely not closing." That's kind of pretty much that. I know yesterday I was supposed to get like I wanted to send a drink from Starbucks and I was like, "Nah, I'll just wait it out." So I decided not to get anything to drink. I'm tired, but it's cool. Right? It's cool. It's cool. It's still positive over this way. I don't go to work again until Sunday, and I am so thankful because the listening here, let me tell y'all, I needed these 2 days off. I definitely did need these 2 days off. And I'm not the only person that be working like a hawk, okay? And I be tired sometimes, okay? Damn, I should have went the back way, but it's cool. Oh, I definitely should have went the back way. Mhm. All right, I'm going the back way because so much traffic. Your average person probably would have asked me, why did I go this way when the other way is closer? And that's because this way has less traffic, way less traffic. I don't know if it's just me, but for some reason, I think it will be extremely hot. And I don't understand why, because I usually am not this hot. Ooh, truck. Ooh, truck. Oh, that's that guy. That is, and that man is 6'10", you guys, and he weighs 310 pounds. That is a big man, yo. He's a sweetheart. He's nice. Every time I try to put you guys up here, a green light comes on. Sorry, you guys. Hi. Hello. How is everybody? Hello. My lovies. Okay. Hi, here I am. Hear me, she, her is. Hi. Good morning, everybody. A little bump in the road this morning about me getting ready, but I apologize. I'm back. Hi. Not much. I am. Oh, be careful. I'm just on some earrings really quickly. And in real life, I'm about to take off the jacket. For some reason, I am burning up. I'm like super hot. I can't take it. Every time I try to do this, it's a damn green light. It's always a green light when I'm trying to take off my jacket. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is Friday. Hello. Good morning, my kings. Good morning, my queens. Good morning, baby. Good morning. Listen, it's Friday. Everybody have better have that energy. Good morning. Oh, thank you. 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 I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, love. Thank you. Listen, I am in a giving mood. I am ready to give to all my lovies this morning. Okay, give all the positive energy. Let's go. Give all the love. Let's go. Keep it going. Hey, hey, keep it going. Hey. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. You guys, I'm in a really good mood this morning. Like I genuinely am in a really good mood. You know what I mean? Are you taken? You said, am I talking or am I taking? Oh, thank you. And y'all know what's so crazy, right? I feel like I look so goddamn crazy right now. I do. Oh, you mean like am I in a relationship taking? That's what you mean? See, look, it's the damn green light every time, never fails. Like I can't. Oh no, 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 no. Go, go, go to the side. Go to the side. It's not two lanes, but it's a green light every time. Told you every time, every doggone time, every time. Oh, you see us? Who's us? Who's us? I see all of us on here. I see all of us. Good morning. Listen, how is everybody doing this morning? It's Friday. Does everybody have, positive energy, good people around them? Do you guys have that this morning? Or are you like, oh, bah, humbug this morning? I'm in a good mood, Hand gestures and all. Good mother freaking morning. Good morning. All right. Let me try this one more time. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try to take out my jacket at this red light. Let's see. And I guarantee you it's gonna be a green light. Let's see. No green. Oh, look at that. Green light. Green light. As soon as I was done, green light. Green light. You know what I want? I want a strawberry acai. I want a strawberry acai from Starbucks. But I want to save my money so I don't spend. So I'm not gonna get one. Oh, thank you, you too. I am originally from Norwalk, Connecticut. Shout out to my hometown. Period. And I love going home to eat. Okay, I listen. Let me tell you something about me. Low key, I am greedy as hell. Okay, I am greedy. Okay, you put some food in front of me, especially if you do grilled chicken, lettuce, tomatoes, cashews, and honeydew in front of me. Oh, thank you. Right? I promise you, I will sit there all day and eat it. Promise you, like all day, because I'm greedy. And a lot of people don't know, right? I'm tiny. I can eat. So don't ever take me on a date because you're gonna be pissed. Because listen, I'm not trying to eat to be cute. I'm trying to eat because my black ass is hungry. Okay, so what is a date for? Because I'm trying to eat. I ain't trying to be cute. Like, what we talking about? Because I promise you, I'm gonna eat. Okay, period. I'm greedy. Ever take me on a date? And you know so funny, right? 9 times out of 10, if I go on a date, I'll bring my own money. Because I mean, for me, I like paying for myself. You like me? That girl can run that corner too far. Good Jesus. They probably like, oh, it's the girl that don't never park the car right. I don't never park my car right when I'm over here. Never. I never park straight. Never. Anytime I come over here, y'all know park my car. I never park straight. Not one time. Never. Or like I can't the word I can't pronounce is T. Like I can't say I'm sorry for saying like so much. I caught that. I do apologize. Um, 1 second, y'all. I am being a responsible adult. Yes. Again, I was gonna get my hair done, right? But I decided to not get my hair done, and I decided to just put, to sacrifice my hair and not get my hair done. So I'm doing the responsible thing. For some reason, I think that there's something wrong with me. I'm not cool. 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back. Oh, damn, where my pistol? Oh, hold on. Yeah, put it in here. Oh, all right. Sorry. I'm right here. I think that I, let's see. Okay, 3, 6. Oh, I see why I wouldn't do it now. I'm just trying to find something, you guys, real quick if I can, because I know that I have something. Mhm. I'm right here, you guys. I didn't step away or go nowhere. Mm. Now I'm about to go to the gas station, you guys. All right. I do have a question. I asked a question earlier, nobody had answered it. So I'm just gonna ask the question again to see if anybody does answer it this time. Um, the question that I had asked earlier was, if you were dating a woman, right, and you were in a relationship with her, and you guys were having, adult time, and she was bleeding, would you would you be offended? I thank you. Would you be offended at? Wait, because I'm trying to ask this question a particular way. If you had a girlfriend, this question is for both my fellas and my ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. And you were being on an adult level with her, and she started bleeding, and she said, "Hey, my body can't take all that, and when I don't have intimacy, you know, close apart, or if it's too far, it hurts. So she bleeds." As a man, would you believe what she's saying, or would you think that she's dealing with another man? And for my ladies, knowing your body when you know your body because it's your body, would you get offended at that? So it's a question for my ladies and my fellas. The question to my ladies is, would you get offended at it if he doesn't believe you and thinks you're dealing with someone? And the question for my fellas is, would you believe what she's saying to you pertaining to her body because it's her body? I'm just curious to know. Like, I want to know what everybody thinks about it. She playing or okay, it's cool. So you think it's both? Like, so do you think it's both that she's doing that and dealing with a man? Is that like, am I right? I don't want to. I'm really about to go to. Oh, right here. I'm cool right here. My gas tank is on that side. I got. Excuse me, because sometimes I'll be forgetting what side my tank is on. All right. So you think it's both? You think it's both? What number am I on? I'm number 9. The second, bear with me, guys. I will be right back. Watch my movie. Jolly ass. Morning. Can I have 25 on number 9, please? Thank you. Let's just have a conversation. Yes. Oh, somebody told me I need to ring. I wish. Why would it be something like that? Oh, geez, slower, Lord. Yeah, I think I am. I don't be out here creeping and wilding and bugging out. If you not think all right, then I don't. This is pretty much my gas list. Yeah. We both though. That's where I'm kind of lost at. I'm about to go to the grocery store, you guys. I said I wanted some. I about to go to the one and what's the name though? Because I like that. Like their grapes and stuff like that. They're not good. Like no offense, but their grapes are not good. Like they used to be popping, but now they're not. Today I'm running errands since I am not getting my hair done. Um, I usually don't do that, but I can take that gum off more. So, do I think I'm ready to be married? Do I think I'm ready to be a wife right now? I believe that turn up day Friday. I believe that it depends. I believe that it depends on the gentleman that I'm with now, right? So I am in a relationship and I genuinely care for him and about him. I do. Can I see myself being with him forever? I can. You know, of course, there's still things that, need to be worked on. But my favorite thing, period, shout out to North Carolina. Okay, boo, I see you, boo. My favorite thing about him is that he lets me express myself and is not judgmental. Like he accepts me for me. He does not know everything about me. I am so freaking hungry. Mhm. And, you know, I truly believe in when you are in a relationship, you do have to give and take. You do. There it's a lot, there's a lot of sacrifices sometimes, but I think that as long as you look at it in the long run and not now, I think that that's the part that would be easy to just accept. Okay, this is what something is right now for my future. I used to always just think about tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. No, thank you. But now I think about, okay, well, a year from now, 2 years from now. So I'm more so of a further out thinker pertaining to where do I want to be at in a year, where do I want to be at in 2 years, what type of relationship do I want to have, do I want to have more kids, do I want to have married? These are things that I ask myself. And I do. I genuinely want to be with someone that is stable, financially, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all those things. And sometimes I'll ask myself, okay, well, why do you think that those things are okay for you to want from a man? But am I these things for myself? Like, am I mentally okay, physically okay? I am. Spiritually okay. Am I able to give him what he wants to give me or what I want him to give me? Excuse me. I always say, y'all know, I never want to go in a relationship not being able to provide for myself and most importantly for myself and my son because I'm big on being able to take care of my responsibilities. So when it comes down to it, I don't have a right to say, hey, I want a man to be financially stable if I'm not. And then I want things and I'm asking him, hey, can you buy this? I don't think that that's right. If I want something, I should be able to, get my card to get my cash and pay for it for myself. So I never want to walk into something with high standards, but I'm not even there myself. I have a son. He's 8. So for me, again, let me say for me personally, before I get into something, I want to, feel the person out, hear what they have to say and make sure that I can give them what I want them to give me. I just think that that's fair. I should not walk into something with these high standards and I'm nowhere near close to the type of man that I want. You know what I mean? So I just think it's for me mentally, you just gotta, be fair and it has to make sense for me. I don't care about what you have or who you know. I want to know you for you, and again, it has to make sense for me. I tell people all the time, I will never sit up here and judge somebody because I'm not God. I'm not no billionaire and I'm not no millionaire, okay? Period. So I don't care if somebody worked at McDonald's and Burger King. You have 2 jobs. You get 2 paychecks, you are providing for yourself. I don't give a damn if you picking up garbage and you are a Taekwondo instructor. I don't give a damn. You get 2 paychecks, you taking care of yourself. I don't care. I'm not judging you for what you do. I'm not even gonna judge who you are because I can't. Like everybody has skeletons in their closet. Nobody's perfect. And I say that all the time. And I promise you, if you think that the man that you want is out there, but you're nowhere near what you want, you're not gonna find him. Because how you gonna want something that you can't even provide for yourself? That's just me personally for myself. That would be my mindset. How the hell I'm gonna sit up here and want a man that got millions of dollars when I'm nowhere near no damn millionaire, okay? Or how the hell I'm gonna want a man that's a whole doctor when I work 2 jobs? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't again, it has to make sense to me, you know? Now, let's say I find somebody that's a millionaire, or I find somebody that's a doctor, or whatever the case may be. There has to be something that I'm bringing to the table that is stronger than financial status and physical status. I should be spiritually in tune with myself. I should be physically in tune with myself than to think that, okay, I have this man, so he's going to buy this, he's going to buy that for me. No, that's not his child. I'm not his responsibility. I'm just his woman. I can still provide for myself and I can still take care of myself and I still have to take care of my child. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, no, like something has to be stronger than what I want from this man. If this man is bringing all of these things to the table, I have to have a strong point somewhere. I have to have a strong point somewhere because at the end of the day, if he's bringing everything that I want to the table and I'm bringing nothing, that's not fair to him. It's not fair to him, and that's not right. Like, you know what I mean? It's not fair, and that's just genuinely how I feel about it. Guys, we're with me for another second. I just came home to pack up my clothes again. So, I am so hungry. But that's just, I always think to myself, the type of relationship that I want to be in. Oh, if he doesn't listen, I don't know, because I like working. Okay, I've always had 2 jobs. I've always provided for myself, and for me personally, again, I'm speaking for myself. Since I'm getting asked, I would not feel comfortable with not working because I wouldn't want to feel like I had to depend on a man. And I get it. Some couples they'll be like, you know what, babe, I don't want you to work. And I want you to just stay home and take care of the kids. I get that, but I personally will want to work. I personally will want to, provide for myself and for my child. Again, because it still would be his responsibility to take care of my child if I'm not working. And I don't think that that's right for him because that's not his child. That's how I look at it. I'm just gonna pack my clothes and I'm gonna go out the door. You guys, I'm gonna go out the door. My family, but I'll still. Hate that. You be all the way out the door. Sorry. Now. Get there. You too. I came back to pack my bags again because I'm staying at my mom and them house again. Um, yeah, I would definitely feel some type of way because I wouldn't mind if a man says, "Hey, I don't want you to work." I wouldn't mind, but it would have to be. We would definitely have to have some type of conversation because then the responsibilities of my child go to him, and that's something that I always feared. I guess you could say because I never want a man to feel like he has to take care of my son or he has to like do this or do that. I never want a man to feel like that because I don't think that a man should have to feel like that. Um, that's a tough one, you know. I would have to have some sort of sense of comfortability with this man. It would have to be, some years for me to say, okay, you know what, you don't want me to work. I see you're in a good place with my son. You're gonna sing it along, and it's okay for me to say, okay, I could back off and you could do it. And I would just never want a man to feel like he has to do it because and again, a man doesn't have to do anything that he doesn't want to do. That's something I always believe in. So If you guys think that I'm wrong for anything I'm saying, just tell me. Do you guys think I'm right? Do you guys think I'm wrong? Tell me, what do you guys think? Kind of hard for me right now because of the way that my schedule is, and plus, um, and plus, I don't need to work. Even if I could work a 9 to 5, right? I would be cool with working a 9 to 5. But in my reality, I can't do that, and I can't do that because um, I'm a single mom, right? And I need to provide for my son by myself. I can't work 9 to 5 because I have to. My son goes to school. They changed their times now, so I would have to be able to make it to work at 9, which is impossible because I can't do that. And I would have to be able to stay close. Now, I was extremely interested in going to school for phlebotomy. That's what I really wanted to do because I think that's a pretty amazing occupation to have. The blood, I thought that was pretty cool, but I would be able to do it, but my son would have to be older. So that's not something that I'm saying, hey, I'm not going to pursue. I just have to pursue it when he gets older and I know that he can, fend for himself. But right now, he can't with everything he has going on. And I get it, 'cause I'm not, and he's only 8. So, had to be crazy for all this type of responsibility. I'm at the age of 8, you know what I mean? So that is something that I definitely do want to pursue, 100%. You got to make sure that, it's timing. Timing is, it is, and I'm still young, so I still got time to be able to see that. And my black ass will shut about my damn charger because I'm not going to be here long. So, in and out pretty much stuff. But yeah, I believe in, when you are in a relationship, you should at least bring something to the table. And I don't think just your looks is enough because men are tired of that now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12. I was thinking about getting my nose pierced today. I mean, at least since I'm not getting my hair done, I was like, might as well do something. And I done had my nose pierced twice, okay? But I want like a real small one. No more tattoos and nothing like that for me. That's all done. Mm. But I have 12 altogether. Thank you. But yeah, actually, that's why I guess for me, when I hear someone speak on the type of man that they want, and I'll ask the question, and it's never to be disrespectful. I'll always ask, okay, well, this is what you want this man to bring to the table, but what are you bringing to the table? If you want this man to know how to change a tire on the side of the road, do you know how to cook him dinner? If you want him to put in a closet for you or a shelf, do you know how to give this man what he want? Do you know how to go out and be a lady? I mean, do you know how to just do certain things that a man will want? You want a man to do this and do that. What are you giving him as a woman? It's both. I feel like it, again, you got to give and take. I mean, both parties should. It shouldn't just be a woman just giving all the time. No, it should be a man. Like if I were somewhere, right, I would tell my boyfriend, I'll say, hey, babe, tonight let me pay. You don't always have to pay, or hey, let me, we could cook together and I'll do the dishes, or I can run you a nice eye back and you just come home from work, your pajamas will be out. I mean, this is just a lot of little things that women can do, and some women do it. There are some incredible women out there that know how to be a wife and know how to be a mom and know how to be a woman. That's cool. Why am I doing all this? You know, I'm not saying that there aren't some ladies out there because there are. There's some amazing men out there, and there are some incredible, and there's some incredible people out there that they just make it work. You know, and one thing I learned the hard way is if you put people in your business, like if you go to your girls, right? 9 times out of 10, and I ain't being very honest, 9 times out of 10 they are talking about it, and your ass is not around. And if this man tells you, hey, babe, I have a sense of comfortability and I want our business to stay between us, respect that. Because at the end of the day, that man is just telling you something that is good for you and him. Because I told people before, I learned the hard way. Because when I first started out, I'm gonna be real, I would tell everybody, like everything. I was young, I was dumb, my black ass ain't no damn better. Now as I got older, child, you wouldn't know if the birds was coming, if the bus was coming, if the trees was leaving. Listen, you ain't finna know none with me. Okay? Like some things you just genuinely have to keep private because when you keep it private, I feel like that's a better way for y'all to be able to fix something because you don't have everybody else's say so in something that they're not in. I've even met men, and keep it a buck. I've even met men that have wanted to be with somebody. Do you have? I do. I have two tattoos. I have my grandmother's initials and I have prayer hands with the words "Forgive me." I can show y'all if y'all want. You want to see? I can show you. I don't mind. Right. So that's why sometimes I'm gonna be real. When a man speaks, sometimes, well, a lot of the time, it's not because he think he know everything. It's not because he think he right. He just knows from personal experience, just like a woman will know from personal experience. I mean, we each experience something different. So whatever you can bring new into the relationship that can help it, you do that. And one thing I learned is you do not, I don't care who asks you, you do not talk about your ex to your new person. You can genuinely wish them well because there's no point to hate them because they still breathing just like you are. And even when they die, your ass still gonna have some type of feelings. So let's just stop, okay? Seriously. So it's just about respect, and that's why I say when a man speaks, a lot of the times I listen. I don't like, oh my goodness, girl, he think he know everything. That's what he said today. It's like I'm not, no, because at the end of the day, where is the respect for him at? And 9 times out of 10, most men nowadays, from what I've been seeing, most men now, if they even slightly find out that you said something about their business, they will leave because they will tell you, I told you from get-go, that's not how I move, that's not how I get down. I don't want to press it that. Some men will leave, some men will take off and be like, I'm not dealing with that. You can't get mad at them because in the end, privacy to me is the best policy. Because here I am trying to figure it out with somebody that I have to live with, I have to sleep with. I don't got to sleep with you, I got to sleep with him. So why do you need to know what I'm doing, who I'm doing, or no, we could just keep it between y'all two. That's how I look at things now as I got older. And like I told you guys, I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way. Okay, I learned the hard. When I tell you the hard, I mean the hard way. It's men just like privacy. Some women like privacy. I'm not gonna say all women like to blurt everything out, but or like how some men don't want people coming in and out of their home. You gotta respect it. Sometimes people just push you away and they don't even see that much is very true. And the crazy thing is, again, this is something I had to learn the hard way as well. A man will give a woman a chance. He will give you a chance. He will give you 1,000 chances before he tells you, okay, this ain't working. Now, mind you, he may be silent. If you know your man, you know your man. If you know that, okay, when he becomes silent, something ain't right. You're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong, or you're making him feel away. Fix it. A man will, and me and a woman, especially a woman will give you a chance because sometimes for us, it's harder to walk away because, our emotions are so intact with the man. And sometimes it's hard for me, and I'm not gonna say it's harder for a man or a woman, but it's harder for both. When you genuinely love somebody and you genuinely care and you want them to see like, yo, you messing it up. And I'm trying to give you a chance, but you messing it up. You can only take but so much before you say, okay, you know what, I've given you a million chances. And then by the time he's ready to walk away, that's when the woman wants to say, oh, well, let's fix it. In his mind, he's had it, he's over with it because he's given chance after chance after chance. Again, a man is human. He can only take so much. Just like a woman is human, she can only take so much. So when somebody gets silent, I always tell my son, you can read a room just by walking in it. Don't say nothing. Read the room. You know. It's why when you get into a relationship, I genuinely do believe that, it is important to have particular conversations because everything is not always going to be peaches and cream. But it genuinely depends on how you go about handling the situation because you can handle it in a very wrong way and the man could tell you, listen, all of that you just did was not called for. He will give you a chance. A man will definitely give a woman a chance. I've seen some men, and let me keep it a buck, okay? I've seen some men, and I'm gonna be so real with y'all, genuinely like a woman, but I think that they feared what somebody else would think, so they never took the opportunity to fully get to explore it, but they like that. You mess it up with one person because of what you thought somebody else was gonna think. Why? And then when you see her with someone, or you see her happy, now in your mind, oh, well, she was dealing with this the whole time. No, she wasn't. She wasn't dealing with him. She was dealing with you. Problem is, she was waiting for you. She was waiting for you to want what she wanted. You think a woman's supposed to wait years before you able to tell her, okay, I'm ready to be seen with you, or okay, I'm ready to take you somewhere? No, nobody should sit there and have to wait and feel that, okay, well, you want to claim me in private, but you don't want to claim me in public. That won't make any. I would feel like if a man did that to me, I would be like, yo, I would be like, yo, what's really going on? Because if you end up with me in my bed and we kiki, hee hee, ha ha, and I'm noticing, okay, this man don't call me, this man don't take me out, this man hasn't let me meet nobody in his family, I would think, okay, that I was just a piece of you know what. That's what I would think. And then by the time, you do get with somebody, now they want to say, oh, well, you were dealing with him the whole time. No, I was waiting for you. I'm not supposed to wait forever because at the end of the day, I still have a life that I have to live and I have to be happy and I have to be humble. And when I gave you chance after chance after chance after chance, years after years to get ready, and you ain't ready because you're scared, that's on you. I tell my son all the time, a woman knows and a man knows how much time they're going to give to somebody to get it right. And again, somebody will give you a chance to get it together. They will give you time to get it right. They will give you time to get yourself together. They will give you time. How much more damn time you want them to give you? Get your shit together, or you got to go. I mean, I don't understand. What do you want? You want to just hide this person forever? No, they're human. They have feelings. They have emotions. They want to go out. They want to have fun. And they want to meet your family. They want to meet your friends. They want it to be known. Hey, I'm his lady and he's my man. But if you want to hide everything, like what type of time is you on? Like that's the type of time I'm on. I want my man to be proud to know who he has on his arms. I want my man to know that your woman could go outside and still be respectful, still have, fun with her friends and still separate her having her friendships and her being a mom and a daughter and being, your queen. Those things you have to be able to separate them. It ain't always easy because you gotta learn how to separate them, but at the end of the day, you can. I tell people all the time, I'm not with that. If you feel like I'm not good enough to be seen with you in public, you don't need to be seen with me in private. Period. Because if you think I'm just good with face down, that's not what that is disrespectful on so many different levels, especially when it's been years of, oh, I want to do things with you, oh, we're going to do things, but you have yet to do anything you said. Why am I waiting for you? When 9 times out of 10, you're probably talking to somebody else. No. And the part for me that just gets to me is when a man disrespects a woman and says, oh, you were doing this and you was dealing with this one. No, she wasn't. There's no way in anybody's right mind you can ask a woman to wait and give you time to get yourself together. And she does that, and you're still telling her the same thing with no type of change behind it. There's no type of, hey, let's go tonight. Hey, let's do something, or hey, you can come over and we can watch a movie. There's none of that. There's none of that. So what do you expect this woman to do? Sit there and wait? Whose shirt is this? 'Cause this shirt nothing in mine. Oh, that's my son's shirt. You just cannot expect to have a woman waiting for you because you're not ready yet, and she is. And I think for me, that bothers me when a woman knows what she wants and she's ready, and a man is just lying to her. It's like, oh, if you don't even bother with her, like let her go and let her be with somebody who knows what they want and wants the same thing that she wants. Don't just string her along. I feel like that's not corny, and I don't think that that's right. I don't think that is right. I think that is wrong. I do. I think it's just super wrong. To sit there and string a woman along that long because you need some type of satisfaction or you think that's cool for you to do when it's so wrong. That's not right. If I know what I want in a man, right? And I tell this man, hey, you are the type of man I want to be with. And this is everything I'm asking for, right? But I'm still doing things that he don't like. At some point, sometimes he gonna tell me, like, listen, again, he gonna give me a chance to get us together. And after that, he gonna probably tell me, listen, I can't and I gotta go. Where do you have space to get mad at that? Where do you have energy to get upset because he's tired of you not being ready? Like, I'm just being serious. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning. Men talk about, a woman's actions and how she moves, and that's fine. But I still say the same thing that a man wants from a woman is the same thing a woman is going to want from a man. especially, and this is another thing that I want to speak on real quick is when it comes to intimacy, right? I don't think that, and I've seen some men like this. Hello, I'm from Norwalk, Connecticut. Hello, hello, hello. I've seen a lot of men like this. I've seen a lot of men only want a woman to give them pleasure, yet he will not give it back. Now, when a woman starts asking you, okay, well, this is what you want me to do for you, and I'm doing it, and I'm fine with it, and I'm okay with it. But then when she starts asking, you're saying, oh, well, no, I have to have a sense of comfortability. So you have to have a sense of comfortability with her, but she doesn't have to have a sense of comfortability with you. It's giving you don't want to do it. It's giving you don't know what you want. That's what it's giving. It's giving you just want satisfaction for yourself, and that's not fair. It's not fair. Because I think that that particular thing, and y'all know what I mean, should be shared by both parties. If both parties want to engage in that, cool. Y'all wrong, do you. But don't just have her do it. Or I've seen a lot of men get mad at a woman because she says, nah, no, I'm not comfortable with that. I don't want to do that. Thank you. I don't want to do that. Why are you mad? Why are you mad because she's telling you she's not comfortable? If you want a woman that's going to do that, before you get with this woman, you ask her. I'm in the same boat. I'm thinking about co-parenting after 12 years. Oh, good luck. You got it. Good luck. You got it. Don't worry about it. You got it. Don't even stress yourself. You got it. You definitely do got it. To be honest, I love pleasuring a female more than I like to get pleased. And I'm Puerto Rican. I love to eat, if you know what I mean. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. No, you good. Somebody said my problem is a routine. Okay, so for Jermaine, right? I don't really see a lot of guys now, like now that would do that to a woman. I think some men, there are some that I know they would do that, and a woman would do that for them. So I just think it just depends on the man, their personal experience. Like one thing about co-parenting. So Carlos, you have a situation with co-parenting. I don't co-parent with anybody, respectfully speaking. I don't co-parent. I am the type of I have let me tell you something. When a person tells me, let me put it like this. When a person shows you who they are, you believe them. Both parties can respectfully walk away. I don't have to bother anybody. Nobody has to bother me. I don't have to ask for anything. No one has to ask me for anything. So my situation right now is I'm good. Co-parenting when both parties don't get along, it is extremely hard, but I do believe it is doable. So sometimes it may take years, I have one son. Sometimes it could take years before two people can even be in the same room. And when it's for the sake of the child, as long as it's respectful, you say nothing to me, I say nothing to you. That's it. Let me tell you something. I could be in a room with anybody, but once I get the energy of I'm in a room with a person who's not really feeling me or digging me, let me say something. I used to be this type of young lady. I would say, I'm not gonna let nobody make me leave from where I am. If it's best in my spirit and my energy to walk away and leave, I will walk away and I will leave. You know what I mean? I have two boys, so I gotta show them that. And you do. But the thing is, y'all both have to be on respectfully speaking, you both have to be on a level of maturity mentally to be able to be around each other and it be no back and forth about the past. I believe that if people could let the past go, because I'm not with you, you're not with me, I don't think there would be no problems. But when a person is still bringing up your past and they moved on, for me, something's not right. It will give me the energy of, okay, you're still speaking on the past, but you're with somebody. Why are you doing that? I think it's disrespectful to the person that you're with, and I think it's disrespectful to the person that she's with, whichever way it goes. Okay, so let me finish this trailer. And you do, you really do have to leave by example. That's why for me personally, my situation, I'm so thankful that I don't even have to. I like, let me say something. I thank God so much that I'm able to just leave people alone, and I don't have to ask anything or ask anything of anyone. It's a blessing, and sometimes you gotta walk away, sometimes you gotta walk away before it can get better. And I am totally with getting by example because I genuinely do believe in that. I do. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it takes a while for people to really mature and grow up and say, okay, this is our child. We have a child. We got to get it right for the sake of a child. I'm not with you. You're not with me. Why do we care what the other has done or has did to the other person? If I sit down and I have a genuine conversation with you and I am humble with my apology and you're not accepting it at this point and further on no disrespect, I'm not going to kiss your ass. You can only try with somebody but so much before you say, okay, God, I'm gonna let you step in and I'm gonna let you do it. Because listen, you could try. You could try a million times, you could try 100 times. If they're not ready, they're not ready. And you can't force someone to be ready or to be okay. You can't force that on somebody. And I'm totally with, leading by example. And I get that. But at some point, at some time, it, is it is it healthy for you to keep sitting there enduring these things? That's it, endearing. Sorry, I apologize. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, okay, is this gonna disturb my peace of mind? If it's gonna disrupt your peace of mind or disturb your peace of mind, mm-mm. Eventually it'll all come together. It will all happen. I genuinely do believe that, but sometimes it takes time. It could take longer than what you want it to be or longer than what you expected, but sometimes it takes time. I'm never gonna tell my age. Never. I'm old enough to have this conversation with y'all and know what the hell I'm talking about because I've been there, I've done that. Personal experience again for me. You get tired after a while. You don't want to keep fighting, fussing, and arguing. And so, you know what, God, I know I tried. God, I know I apologize. I give it to you now. It's on my hand. So you sit there and be the best parent that you could be. I mean, and that's really at that point with what you could do. I got some money from my cigarette and I set in my own trucking company in December. It's not really good, but sometimes sympathy. I'm always in the field. Well, that, okay. But, and you have your two boys, and I'm pretty sure you want to spend time with them. So if I were you, just for me reading this, I would take some time off and I would just spend it with my boys because I know I took off sometime in April to spend with my son because my son's birthday is in a few days. So I would just take some time off if I were you, and I would kind of get the vibe and energy of what is it that your boys want to do. So to see what they want to do or how they feel about certain things. Just spend some time with them. You got it. I believe you got it. I know you got it. And it's tough when you are kind of co-parent with somebody who is not on that level and you're on that level, or you just ready to just move on from the BS and they keep bringing it up. That annoying. Okay. And sometimes you'll sit there and you'll ask yourself, okay, well, damn, is it me? Like, am I tripping? Because I know I apologize. I know I'm trying to have a conversation about the child. So what am I doing wrong? Sometimes it make you step back and be like, okay, well, wait a damn minute. Is it me? Am I bugging? Am I tripping? Or is this really just happening right now? So it could be a lot. It genuinely can be a lot. Definitely can be a lot. Even when you don't want it to be, it can be. And you can say to yourself, okay, well, what's really the problem? Like, what's really going on? And at that moment, just being real with you, whatever their problem is at that moment in time, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Whatever they got to figure out for themselves, they need to figure it out because you already moved on. You humble, you forgave yourself, you forgave them. At that moment, there's nothing you can do. In that moment, whatever somebody's hurt is, they have to figure it out for themselves because I can't help you when I'm trying to help us with these boys. Or I can't help you help us when I'm trying to sit there and help us with these kids. I can't babysit your feelings. I can't babysit your emotions when, you have your own things going on. Sometimes you gotta be like, okay, you know what? I gotta step away from this because this ain't normal, this ain't right, this ain't healthy. And sometimes it makes you get, okay, whoa, like what's really good? You know what I mean? Dirty. Is it dirty? Oh no, this is clean. What the hell am I doing? It's clean. It's clean. That clean stuff. You see, and change my foot real fast. It'll make you like, okay, what the hell? It'll make you like, okay, what the hell is going on? Like what is really happening right now? And I tell people all the time, I don't think that is fair when when you're ready to move on from something and from someone, and you just keep bringing up the past because they're gonna just keep bringing up that hurt that they've been through. And it's like, okay, if you have moved on with your life and you happy, don't stop my happiness because you're not happy. I'm not gonna let you sit there and be miserable because you're not happy with something, within yourself. That don't got nothing to do with you at that moment. Which was I don't do the zodiac sign stuff. So I do apologize if that's what you're asking, but I don't believe in that, respectfully speaking. But I was born December 13th. I will not tell you the year, but I am a December baby. I am a December baby. What about that? Because I'm just being serious. Like, as you get older, you be like, okay, this ain't worth it. And then that's when you will tell somebody, okay, listen, whatever issues you got going on within yourself, you need to figure them out because I'm no longer your problem. I'm no longer your issue. I'm not with you. So whatever you got to figure out, you need to figure it out. And that's when some people will start trying with that blame game of don't blame me for something, especially when you know wholeheartedly you already apologized. There is nothing you can do after that. Once you apologize to somebody and it's sincere and it's humble, and you know you meant it, and God know you meant it, there's nothing else for you to do. Whatever problems they have, they now become their own problems, not yours. That's why people all the time, if we gonna have a conversation, we're gonna have a conversation. Even if this conversation is gonna hurt both of us, even if it's our final conversation, tell me the truth. Don't lie to me. Or even if, sometimes I tell people, sometimes when you ask God, right, to point something out, you be like, dang, God, can you show me something? Be careful what you ask for, because he just might show you. And what you see may not be what you want to see, but it'll be the truth. So what you asked for, you got shown. You wanted the truth? Here it is. I mean, That's why some people say, if you go through somebody's phone and you start finding stuff, don't get mad because you went through it. So whatever you find, it was meant for you to find. I mean, you looking for if you're looking for something, you're gonna find it. But it's not gonna be what you wanted to find. So I don't understand. And at that point in time, you have the option to stay or you have the option to leave. I tell people that that's what I'm saying. I tell my son, listen, you can only let someone do to you what you allow them to do. You can only let someone invade your peace if you allow it. You don't have to. And I told my son, somebody had this on me, right? They lied on me like 3 times. I told my son, listen, God said forgive and forget. I hear that. I acknowledge that. I understand that, right? But I will not let them disrupt my peace that I took so long to get here mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I will not let you come in and disrupt that because you just want to be in my presence now. You showed me who you are. I see you. I wish you well. You don't have to be in my presence. I don't have to be in your presence. I'm not gonna sit there and walk around the room with you if my peace is disturbed. And a lot of people will say, "Oh, if you give a person that much power over you, they're winning." No, they're not. I'm not gonna walk in a room and disrupt my peace because you're there and people want me in that room. I'm gonna wish you well. I'm gonna show my face, say, "Hey, hi, how you doing?" And I can respectfully leave. That's it. I don't gotta keep ha ha with you. You ain't my best friend. And even if you're my best friend, I would have been able to have a conversation with you and tell you about yourself respectfully. I don't gotta tolerate that. I'm not gonna let and like there's a lot of people who genuinely don't like me because of that. I don't care. But I'm not gonna let somebody disrupt my peace. That's not happening. But like I'll hear people say, hey, well, why is it that you just, you won't come or you won't show up? Not doing it. I tell people all the time, at the age that I am now, I'm not gonna let somebody disrupt my peace mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I'm not letting nobody come in between my peace and myself. I'm not doing it. Just for somebody else's satisfaction, I am not allowing it. No, thank you. No, you are not going to do that to me. Absolutely not. Like, there are a lot of people say, oh, you should just come. No, thank you. No, thank you. Are these mine? Why just like my sweatpants? I golly, I think they are. Oh, I'm just being real, You- After a while, you don't want to deal with it. It gets tiring. You're like, okay, I'm not like I'm good. I'm not dealing with this crap. You don't want to deal with it. You don't have to. People get to a certain place in your life and you're like, you know what, now like I'm straight and good on that. No, thank you. I don't want no parts of it. And another thing that I don't like is when a person try to play victim when you've already when my thing is this, right? You apologize humbly to somebody. And you know that it's humble, you know it's sincere, and you know you're not on no type of BS or no type of fake with it. Somebody can ask you for nothing more than that. I can't give you whatever you want me to give you after that. I can't give it to you. I can't. I can't give you what you want me to give you because I'm no longer in that space to give it to you. I'm no longer in that space to where I gotta coddle you. I'm no longer in that space where I have to worry about you. I'm no longer in that place. I don't have to do these things. You need to figure it out for yourself. I would tell the person in the quickness. Unless somebody is ready, they're not gonna understand. And they're not. They're just not. I can't force you to accept this apology, but all I can do is give you this apology. I can't get after that. I can't give you nothing else. Whatever you want me to do for you after that, I can't. I can't give you a sense of satisfaction when you feel like what I'm doing now for myself and my happiness and my peace is not what you want. No, I don't have to come here and baby you. No, absolutely not. No. Otherwise, you can't expect somebody to. I tell people other, and another thing I believe in is time. Time to me heals all. If you just stop being angry, if you just stop hating somebody, if you just stop being mad at somebody, your ass will be extremely happy. But you sitting there mad at somebody who done moved on with their life. What the wait? What type of time are we on? That same energy that you have hating this person and not liking this person, you've been in a whole happy relationship. But you sit up there picking it up for yourself. But they sitting there kiki, hee hee, ha ha, going on fight, taking trips and making babies and getting married, and your ass sitting there. You look crazy. Thank you. No, thank you. I'm gonna live my damn best life. That okay. Hell with that. Period. If you cannot sit there with somebody just make you be miserable, like no, you can't don't do that. You wanna sit there and live your best life too. You wanna sit there, you wanna be happy too. You know what I mean? You want these things for yourself, and that's understandable. You want to be happy too, and you do. You don't want to be miserable. No, that's not right. You should be able to walk in a room and smile and then be genuine. You should be able to see this person and sometimes even be able to say, "Hey, how you doing?" That's it. It could be cordial. It don't got to be, oh, act this, who did think you. It don't got to be that. My thing just popped, y'all. It don't gotta be that. Like you can sit there and be cordial if you want. If you feel like your piece is, if you feel like you're good and you feel like you could do it and it doesn't disrupt your peace, that's fine. But again, I will say, don't sit there, right, and hate somebody. That's not gonna get you nowhere. You sit up there hating somebody and they living their best life. I would be upset at myself because I'm giving them power to say, okay, you know, I'm giving them power to say, I'm still gonna be angry at them and I'm still gonna be mad at them, but they're happy. No, I want to be able to say, I have power over my life, and I can see when I first leave the room, and I can go and enjoy myself. Some people don't believe in that. Some people believe in staying, and that's fine. Everybody moves different. Everybody thinks different. Everybody feels different. I'm always going to stick with Respect, as long as respect is there, both parties are good, nobody's acting funny, nobody's starting. Listen, if it works, if if it works, it works. If it works and both parties are cordial and everybody's fine, why not? But again, everybody don't move like that, don't feel like that, and everybody don't, everybody don't think like that. And that's okay. That's okay. Again, because everybody's different. And you depends on the person, which I truly do believe. And that's okay. And sometimes people are not ready to accept an apology. I've heard people apologize and I've heard people say, I'm in a place to where I can't accept your apology because I'm not ready. Being honest. I'm not even going amazing. I've heard people say, I've heard people apologize and I've heard people say, I'm not in a place where I can accept it. You gotta respect their honesty. Now, here's my thing. As long as you know you apologize, and as long as you know you were sincere, they said, hey, they're not ready. You do not, and you are not obligated to apologize to them again when they are ready. You move on with your life. That's it. You did what you were supposed to do, which was you apologized. You can't do nothing else. If somebody is not in a place to accept your apology, that's fine. You know why it's fine? Because as long as you know that you did what you were supposed to do, which was apologize, your hands are clean. Your hands are tight. You're out of it. You're out of it. You have nothing to do with it. They're not ready to accept it. That has nothing to do with you. You did what you were supposed to do. That's it. That's it. And I tell people, some people have been honest to God on their deathbed and they've apologized to people. Sometimes people genuinely need that apology. And sometimes people are just not ready. And that's okay. But I tell everybody, be careful. Because tomorrow is not promised. It's like you can go to apologize to somebody and be like, I'm not ready to accept it. God forbid, maybe say you find out that they had an accident and they died. How would it make you feel? I always tell somebody, ask yourself this question. Somebody apologized to you and it was sincere and it was humble. And you said, hey, I'm not ready to accept it. You know one thing for sure. Tomorrow, if today is never promised, because anybody can go anytime, any place, anywhere, anything. As much as you may want to hate this person, as much as you may want to dislike this person, when they are apologizing, all you have to do is say, okay. And like I said, some people, they're not ready. They're not ready to accept an apology. They're not ready. And I think that seems kind of dangerous because when you're not ready to accept it, that means you're not ready to move on from being healed. I mean, you should want to be able to be healed from whatever it is that someone has done, pertaining to you being hurt or whatever it is that somebody has done. Forgive them. Forgive them because they don't forgive themselves. Honey, they done moved on. They living their best life and they enjoying it. Don't sit there and be miserable because you're still mad at somebody for something they probably did 12 years ago, 20 years ago. Where's that gonna get you? When you sitting there so miserable, I don't understand. I don't get it, and sometimes people gotta say, you know what? Okay. I feel bad for people when someone is being genuine and they want to humbly apologize and they're not ready. You can't tell somebody when to be ready for something, but wholeheartedly, I think it is just best to just be like, you know what? Okay, because God forbid again, God forbid something happens. How would you feel knowing that you didn't even accept the person's apology and you will never get a chance to tell them I accept your apology? I mean, I don't again, I've got people lying on me, right? I ain't gonna hold you, that shit just pissed me off, right? Excuse the cussing, but that used to piss me. It used to make me mad. It used to make me angry because I used to be like, "Yo, I don't even know you." You know what I mean? Like, why are you so strung out on making me a bad person? Like, why are you so strung out on making me like just this crazy person? Like, I don't understand. But as I got older, I said, you know what? Don't worry about it because people won't talk. Can't do nothing about that. You can't fix it, and you definitely can't change that. But you guys, so far my day has been going good. No complaints at all. No complaints at all. I'm here just chilling, just packing my stuff up and go back to my mom's house for a few days. I just want everybody to just be careful and just be happy and just be humble. Just be happy. Just be careful. Just be careful. That's all I'm really pretty much trying to say. Just be careful. Just be careful with who you have your energy around, your spirit around. Just be careful. That's pretty much all I'm just saying. Just be aware. That's pretty much it. Just be aware of everything. All right, you guys, I think I have everything. So what the hell? Pajamas. You got it, ready to go. I'm ready, you guys. Would you ever consider dating other? I absolutely, 100%. I don't believe in just sticking to my rings. Right, you guys, I'm ready to walk out the door. I got everything. I got food, got our food and stuff like that. Well, if not, I'm about to go to the grocery store anyway, so it don't even freaking matter. Then I'm gonna take my water though. All right, y'all, I'm about to walk out the door. It's time for me to get going. Oh, fucking you guys. Okay. All right, and I'm ready to walk out the door, you guys. Perfect. What is it? The people are fixing. I'm not gonna be like, what the heck? My son wants to stay for a few more days, plus he likes it because he got to wake up at 8 instead of 7 o'clock. So it makes it a lot easier for us staying at my mom's house, honestly speaking with you guys. Let me just shut my mom box real quick. No, no. Thank God done with your bills. Praise the Lord. Thank God. There's a lot about the phone. Girl, clothes and stuff that I need. All right, well, then I'm ready to rock out. All right, we're ready to get on out of here. We're ready to go. In real life, I really did want one, but I'm not. I'm not even gonna get one. I'm gonna leave some food out. Well, I'm gonna be at my mom's house for a few days. I ain't hot, y'all. Well, I am hot tamale. I'm see if I can put you better. Well, the weather is pretty cool here. You know, it's not nothing too. This this water is beyond fire. I don't know if this car's trying to get over or not. Sorry, I don't know if they're trying. Were they trying to get over? Let me see. This water right here. When I say shake something, this water is so good. Water is amazing. I'm a hot tamale. You know, it's so funny. Like, after I had my son, right? I was like, oh God, I look terrible. This is so good. I don't know if this car is going straight, but yeah, they work straight. So um again, after I had my son, you guys, I my self-esteem was so like I and you know what? I am so humbled that I'm in a place where I could talk about this and I could probably help somebody else feel confident in themselves because after I had my son, I felt like just so ugly. I didn't feel beautiful at all. And it was crazy because you would think that I felt beautiful after being a new mom. You know what I mean? My son is 8, and I just started getting into a place maybe about a year and a half ago, maybe 2. I will give it maybe a year and a half ago to where I started to feel beautiful again. And that's why I tell you guys, I am so about just knowing you, knowing what you want for yourself, what works best for you, do it. Don't let nobody tell you, listen, when I tell you I genuinely mean these things, I genuinely mean these things because it's important that you are in tune with yourself because if you're not, somebody gonna be able to lie to you and tell you something about yourself that's not even true. So it's like, who are you? Okay. If that's not my check, I know I'm beautiful. I know the things I deserve because I know the things I can get. You know what I mean? So please don't let nobody take that from me because you deserve it. But also know what you bring to the table too. So it goes both ways, you guys. It goes both ways. I'm gonna go to the grocery store later on, but I'm gonna go with my son. Ugh, get home my life. I see when I'm back. That's the that's the what this one you wanna try this one tomorrow? Yeah, the same way. I'm not accident. Aw, aw. Thank you guys. And it was crazy because that's why, I don't mind sitting with myself or sitting with my thoughts. Or sometimes I will reflect on my past and I'll tell myself, be proud of where you are and but most importantly, be proud of who you are now because it took me a while to get here. It took me a while to say, all right, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be fine, but you gotta have you. So I'm so big on just mentally checking in with yourself because you need to. You can't if you tune out, nobody got you the way you got you. Nobody got them kids the way you got them kids. Nobody got your family the way you got your family. So it's more than just you. But if you don't got you, you don't got nobody. You're not gonna be mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally good for nobody if you're not good to yourself. And I genuinely believe these things. I do. I am so genuine with this stuff because people go through things in life, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. Nobody's perfect, and everybody goes through things. And I promise you, I'm quick to say, yeah, I done been through some, but look where I am today. You know, throw it in my face, that's fine. But I guarantee you, I bet you my ass won't break. I bet you I won't crumble, and I bet you I won't cry. Been there, done that. What am I getting out of you thinking that you hurting me from something I've done? And I done did some, okay? And I done been through some, okay? I have, but I would never let that disrupt who I am as a mom and who I am as a woman and who I am as a daughter. I'm not with that. No, no, thank you. You keep that, take that, take that, take that. Like Diddy, take that, take that. Okay. Now I ain't not man, but y'all catch my drift, okay? You be like, take that, take that. Do you think take I don't even know if that's what you be saying. That's how you know I'm listening to you. But y'all catch my drift. You just wanna be happy. You wanna be happy. And another thing that I do believe in, and I was just having a conversation with this about somebody, is that when you are confident and you are comfortable with something, right? You have a village, you have your friends, you have your family. You don't let nobody disrupt that or come in and diffuse that. I want everybody on here to know that you guys are beautiful. You're worth it. You are more than what you think you are. You can do more than what you think you can. Don't ever let nobody stop you because you got it. I tell you all the time, never back down. Never, 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 never back down. Never say, you know what, I can't, I quit. Never do that because I'm gonna end it on this note, right? One door closes, another one will open. You guys have an amazing Friday. Be safe, take care, and be true to you. Bye, guys. Love you.